Until now, people have always dreamed about autonomous aircraft armed with robots and lasers. Today, the U.S. Air Force is making that dream come true. Laser weapon drones and hypersonic aircraft are no longer the subject of science fiction writers alone. All of these are real projects and technologies being worked on by real specialists. Want to know which U.S. Air Force aircraft will change the global balance of power? That's what we're going to discuss. B-21 Raider. Let's start with one of the rising stars in the U.S. nuclear triad, the B-21 Raider generation strategic bomber, developed by the Northrop Grumman team that previously gave us the legendary AR-B-2 Spirit. Development of this stealth bomber began in 2011 under the top-secret long-range attack bomber program, LRSB, and in 2016 was dubbed the B-21 Raider. Number 21 because the aircraft would be the first bomber of the 21st century and the Raider in honor of Doolittle's exploits. The new Raider bomber is projected to have a range of about 6,000 miles and the ability to carry more than 20,000 pounds of payload. To compete with its forebears, the Rockwell B-1B Lancer and B-2 Spirit, the Raider must be able to hit targets at any time of the day, and anywhere in the world. Despite its speed of Mach 0.8, its large fuel capacity and in-flight refueling capability will give it unprecedented target versatility. The U.S. Air Force relies on a B-21 configuration that is similar but different from the B-2. Demonstrating decades of stealth advances supported by advanced computer modeling and Northrop's expertise in composite structures and materials science, the hidden air intake design, essential to the aircraft's stealth, required many sleepless nights to implement. Most interesting is the new unobtrusive coating and design features of the B-21, thanks to which it can be parked outdoors under a canopy all year round, unlike the B-2 Spirit which requires a hangar with a special temperature regime. Raider weapons will also be much more varied than Spirit's. In addition to the latest air-launched cruise missile with AGM-181 nuclear warhead, the B-21 can also have electronic warfare capabilities, air-launched decoys, air-to-air defensive and supportive capabilities, anti-radiation and long-range rapid reaction missiles, drones, missile carriers, air-to-air, hypersonic crew, and combat lasers used by the Air Force. The cost of one Raider is estimated at $700 million by 2022. The U.S. Air Force intends to spend at least $23 billion over 30 years to develop, procure, and operate a fleet of at least 100 bombers. Strategic bombers are just the tip of the iceberg. If we look to the future of U.S. Air Force fighter jets, we immediately see the Next Generation Air Dominance (NAD) fighter, the sixth generation, being developed as a replacement for the Martin F-22 Raptor. The main goal of the program is to develop the ultimate fighter aircraft that combines the best technologies that can provide air supremacy to the Air Force for decades to come. The sixth-generation fighter will not be just one unit, but a whole family of systems with a central element called Penetrating Deterrent, PCA. The Adaptive Engine Transition Program, AETP, and Next Generation Adaptive Propulsion, NGAP, are underway in parallel to ensure the aircraft has the best engines currently available. Tangible results are expected to be seen in early 2025. The trade-off of maneuverability for payload range and stealth is largely dictated by current aviation trends. The promised design would be as simple as possible with an elongated mixed fuselage and wing configuration without traditional horizontal and vertical stabilizers. This tailored approach was due to the engineers' desire to maximize the survivability of the aircraft due to its low visibility in the radio frequency range. Another advantage of the PCA over the USAF fighter fleet may be a better operating altitude than the F-22 Raptor at above 60,000 feet, almost to the point where the crew requires spacesuits. The higher a stealth fighter, the better its visibility in terms of visibility and horizon radio service range. Plans for a 200-unit fleet announced by U.S. Air Force officials in 2023 will include drones or collaborative fighters that will take on each wingman role alongside NAD and Martin's fleet of fifth-generation F-35 Lightning IIs. Unlike B-21 bombers, fighters are unlikely to deliver nuclear weapons, but they will almost certainly receive the fighter's most formidable arsenal of hypersonic missiles and lasers.